More than 7,000 Lancasters were built, but only 2 are left flying. One is based in Canada, and one is run by the RAF's Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. PA-474 is considered priceless and only flies on very special occasions. Such is this aircraft's reputation that even Tom Cruise paid it a visit during a recent filming break. Today, it will have another visitor with a need for speed.
That's spot on, spot on. Right, I'll see what these boys, see what the plan is.
Maintaining the 80-year-old Lancaster requires the specialist expertise based at Duxford near Cambridge. Its current minor overhaul is a 10-month project. Rolling maintenance keeps everything on the aircraft perfect, right down to an authentic wartime livery.
The yellow bombs, nighttime raids over Germany, right? The red bombs, nighttime raids over Berlin, right? Because that's hefty going now, that's why they call them red. And then the ice creams are bombing raids over Italy.
Today, starting with some original 1942 lecture notes, Guy will sample the work of a flight engineer, the crew member responsible for keeping the Lancaster's engines both fast and fuel efficient.
You know, if the flight engineer's not keeping his eye on the gauges, yeah, you're just going to destroy engines because they're not, I'm going to use the word head-proof.
And because they operated at night in cockpits with little light, most of this complex information had to be committed to memory.
It's got to be sort of ingrained, so you're not having to, oh, what was it? That'd be me. Oh, God, what was it? And then we've crashed or I've blown it up. Gosh.
The flight engineer, the great man in an emergency.
Flight engineers gained their intimate knowledge of how the aircraft was put together by doing some of their training in a Lancaster workshop. Guy will do exactly the same on a day the RAF's Lanc is having one of its famous Merlin V12s fitted.
All right.
The craning process is little different to how it was done in the 1940s. A wartime ground crew could install an engine in 3 hours.
That's it, yeah, that's it.
Make sure it's hooked well and truly on.
Yep, sound.
Today, the careful millimetric craning
Up, slowly.
takes considerably longer.
Yes, you.
Right, hold on to that for a sec.
Yeah. So it's all right, we're going to bolt that in. Yeah, there's another week's work, one man, a full week to get that ready to go. That's to pipe it all in, put the props on, tighten it all up, radiator on the bottom.
This is the only place where the Lancaster is worked on.
Take it down a bit.
But in World War II, the iconic bomber was the product of a colossal, nationwide manufacturing effort.
We have 10 factories building Lancaster bombers. That's it, put some air around it. Yeah. Feeding those 10 factories were 920 companies making individual components. Yeah, just a bit of jiggling. Add them all together, like 1 million people, you know, to create that. Like the most successful bomber of the Second World War. 1 million people.
Spot on.
The Avro factory in Chadderton near Manchester was the size of 20 football pitches. Every inch was crammed with workers and machinery. There wasn't even space for a cloakroom.
Every single worker, man or woman, realizes that the RAF is depending on them for Lancasters, more Lancasters, and still more Lancasters.
A strategic bombing campaign would amount to nothing if it ran out of planes. Sir Stafford Cripps, Minister of Aircraft Production, was in no doubt that the war wouldn't be won at the front line. It would have to be won at the operational level.
These production soldiers know that this is, in truth and reality, a war between the factories. Winner will be those who are able to carry the greatest weight of bombs and drop them on the enemy.
Behind the stars of Bomber Command was a factory army of ordinary citizens whose productivity is almost being matched today.
What's better than fitting an engine in a Lancaster bomber? Fitting 2 engines in a Lancaster bomber.
Right, hold
Yeah,
on.
you're all right. If you come straight down,
Yeah.
for me, you'll be all right.
Guy's day of flight engineering is yet another Lancaster experience that ends in a job offer.
I was gonna say, mate, if you want a job, I know it's a bit far to travel, but, you know, yeah, it'll be well suited.
Right, I love it. I bloody love it.